the richest guests on Shark Tank. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another video on Film Screeny. Shark Tank has had a well-reputable panel of investors since Season 1, and the show has been successful enough with over $1 million investments to welcome on board some personalities who have built huge business empires as guest investors on the show. Here are 5 times Shark Tank guest star. Number 5. Richard Branson. Richard Branson, now with a net worth of $4 billion, set up the foundation of his empire in the 1960s when he dropped out of school to start a magazine, which unanticipatedly led to establishment of his very own record company known as Virgin in the 1970s, named after his newbie business team. He started off from singing controversial bands in the 1960s to later huge deals like air travel industries in the 1980s. Virgin eventually became a trusted brand name, controlling over 400 companies including Virgin Mobile and Virgin Galactic. Branson's hard-earned experience gained him 3 successful deals on Shark Tank, 2 of them being a lockerboard skateboard and a hammock tent. And although an honorable guest on Shark Tank, Richard was teased by Mark Cuban throughout the episode that he ended up throwing water on his face. Number 4. Jamie Siminoff.
Who's there?
Jamie came on the show to pitch his idea of a doorbot, a smart home device that would scan and allow a one-end video conversation with anyone at the front door for security purposes. Jamie hoped to receive $700,000 for a 10% stake. But when only Kevin offered to chime in with his complicated deal, Siminoff decided to walk home bare-handed. However, to his surprise, he technically didn't walk out empty-handed at all, as his sales only ramped up after his impressive appearance on the show. That led to Richard Branson, Virgin founder, reaching out to him to invest in his business. After a successful deal, Siminoff renamed his brand to Ring, which became a hub for providing various home security devices, and the company was later bought by Amazon for over $1 billion. Number 3. Sara Blakely. Sara Blakely had no idea where life was en route after she left behind the idea of pursuing law as her profession. She began earning a living as a stand-up comedian at Disneyland and later as a delivery girl, but simultaneously had other plans raging through her mind, and so she began working on preliminary versions of the wearables she had in her mind. Unfortunately, all her products were refused by various investors, but Blakely stood firm, self-promoting her brand, Spanx, all the way to Neiman Marcus and Oprah Winfrey, which skyrocketed her brand name to excessive heights. And now the Spanx stores exist in over 50 countries. Sara was featured as the Forbes' first self-made female billionaire and appears as an investor on Shark Tank, where she funded 2 entrepreneurs, one with an idea of a flower arranging company and a second of a collapsible foam roller by the name Brazen Life. Number 2. Matt Higgins. With a net worth of $150 million, Matt Higgins had the honor of joining the panel of Shark Tank as a guest judge in Season 10. Whereas, although being a sports enthusiast, he made a $1.5 million investment on a sushi food chain with a total of 45% stake. Higgins earned his name in the business community after becoming the CEO of an investment firm by the name RSE Ventures, which he also instituted the annual Football International Champions Cup. Higgins is also recognized for being the vice chairman of Miami Dolphins and a significant personality behind the establishment of MetLife Stadium. Apart from his contribution in sports, Matt was the face behind one of the investors for Snapchat. Hey, hold up! Before we move to number 1, do us a favor and click that big red subscribe button. And oh, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Alright, let's move on to the finale. Number 1. Chris Sacca. Chris Sacca, with a self-made net worth of $1.2 billion, was a must-have on Shark Tank to help the novice entrepreneurs morally and financially. Chris's exemplary journey started off as a college student, when he utilized his student loan to start off a business, which didn't go as well as planned, and so he directed his money towards stock exchange, which turned out extremely fruitful as he made $12 million out of $20,000. However, Sacca was soon struck hard when the stock market hit rock bottom and he was left bankrupt after being in debt of $4 million. Trying to pay off the arrears with temporary jobs, Chris was finally hired at Google Corporation as head of special initiatives, from where he was able to pay off all his debts within 4 years, and even invest in companies such as Twitter and Uber. Chris was invited on Shark Tank Season 7 and 8, where he made investment in companies such as Brightwheels for toddlers' early education. These were the 5 self-made business tycoons who made viewers hook up their television screens for all the right reasons. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let us know by liking the video. Stick around for more amazing content, as we will soon be seeing you in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye!